My school revenge, a confession I never thought I'd share. Hey Reddit. I've been sitting on this confession for way too long, and I finally feel like I need to get it off my chest. Back in high school, I was your typical quiet kid, shy, introverted, and definitely not part of the popular crowd. I had a small group of friends, but I often found myself the target of bullying from a few kids who thought it was funny to pick on the weird kid. Fast forward to my senior year, and things had gotten pretty bad. One day, after a particularly humiliating incident in the cafeteria where they threw my lunch on the floor and laughed, I decided enough was enough. I started plotting my revenge. Now, I'm not proud of what I did, but hear me out. I knew that these bullies were obsessed with their social media presence. They spent hours curating their perfect images and posting about their amazing lives. So, I created a fake account on Instagram, complete with a fake persona, a glamorous influencer type who would befriend them. Over the course of a few weeks, I gained their trust. I complimented their posts, slid into their DMs, and even convinced them to share some of their embarrassing stories with me under the guise of friendship. They were eating it up. It felt like I was living in a movie. Then came the climax of my plan. I told them I was hosting a big party at my house and invited them to come. They were ecstatic and couldn't wait to show off to their friends. But here's where it gets juicy. I never intended to throw that party. Instead, I set up a live stream on social media with the caption "The truth about bullying group name revealed." The night of the party, I went live and revealed all the things they had done to me and others over the years. I shared their stories, their secrets, and even some of the messages they had sent me while thinking they were being clever and funny. The chat blew up with people who had been bullied by them too, and it became a massive spectacle. The fallout was insane. Their reputations took a hit, and they became the laughing stock of the school for a while. It felt good to see them squirm after all the pain they had caused me and others. I know this isn't something to be proud of, and looking back, I realize that revenge only perpetuates negativity. But at that moment, it felt like justice. I graduated shortly after that, and while I moved on from high school, I still think about that night sometimes. So there it is, my confession of school revenge. I don't condone what I did, but it was a pivotal moment for me in standing up for myself. Thanks for reading.